Hi, I'm Lawrence Perkins.
I'm Clayton Perkins.
Uh, we're now in the third week of the Glenbeck Challenge. This first month, treating others the way we want to be treated, and I think we find that it's a little tougher than now that we're focusing on it and thinking about our responses and thinking about how we're interacting with others. I think it's certainly proved a bigger challenge than we thought it was going to be. At least it is for me. What about you, Clay?
I'm absolutely having trouble with that. Almost all the time have I not thought about my words before I say them, before this challenge. And now that we're focusing on this challenge, I am trying better to think about my words before I say them.
Of course, it helps when Mommy's standing in the corner or on the side, or I'm standing around and saying, "Now, was that the way you'd want to be spoken to?" Yeah,
I remember those days.
seems like only yesterday. Anyway, one of the things that we also do is look at this in perspective. If we look at George Washington and kind of stand in his shadows and see how he responded and how he lived his life, the things that he demonstrated, his character, his perseverance, his determination, so many other the positive virtues. We step back and look at that and say, okay, well, boy, how do you get to be a man like that? I certainly aspire that for Clay. I aspire for myself and my daughter and the rest of our family. But if we look at that and we look at boy, what gives him the courage to do those things? You look back at the characters in the Old Testament, Joseph, looking at Moses and how he had the courage to face Pharaoh, how David would have the courage as a boy to face Goliath or face the armies and yet treat Saul with respect and all of those things. And boy, the thing that seems to be common is the faith that each of them had in who God was and God's plan and purpose for their lives. We certainly can see that in Washington's life, and because what else could give him the courage to actually follow through? We look forward to seeing what this study of George Washington's life and the individual challenges do for us, but we certainly are thankful to God for what his plan and purpose is for our lives and the lives of the other fathers and sons that are participating in this program and the others that will learn about it or will read about being George Washington.